Hey everyone, I'm Patrick with Tariq here. I'm going to show you how to make a lovely, really warm and comforting cocktail that I'm calling the Keyring tonight. This will be in honor of the Opening Doors Gala with Norton. This is a riff off of a classic French 75 cocktail which dates back to 1915, just a couple years older than Norton. So we're going to need some lemon juice, honey syrup, which is just honey and hot water mixed together, some gin, and some sparkling rosé. We're also going to need some sort of like wine glass. This is the closest we have at the distillery, but something that you would drink wine in, a flute preferably. And then we're going to need a little cocktail shaker, something to measure with. So I'm going to start with some lemon juice. We're going to do a ½ ounce of lemon juice here. This will add some acidity to the cocktail. Then a ½ ounce of that honey syrup. Adds a little sweetness and body. 1 ounce of gin. Gives a nice backbone to everything, as well as some good botanical notes. And then we're going to save the bubbles after we're shaking, otherwise it will blow up. So we're going to take the shaker and add a little bit of ice to it. And then just give it a really quick shake so everything mixes together. That's it, really, just to get everything all amalgamated and friendly. Open it up here, and then we're going to strain it. You want to get all the ice shards out, so you have like a tea strainer or what they call like a fine mesh strainer home. That would be preferable. If not, just do the best you can. So we've got that in there. And then we're going to top it off with just a little bit of the pink bubbles. This is a lovely pink Lambrusco, a little rosé from Italy, but just something that's dry, but it'll have a nice fruitiness still. And about 3 ounces is what we're looking for here. Feel free to eyeball it. Just fill it up to what looks like about the right amount in the glass, like for a normal glass of wine. So you can tell it's a really lovely shade of pink. It's meant to feel comforting and safe and cozy, just like a new home for someone who has been experiencing that struggle can feel like. If you want to garnish this, just a little cherry sunk to the bottom, a little sweet treat at the end would be lovely here too, to also keep that kind of pink color. It should sink all the way down. And that is the Keyring, folks. Cheers for drinking good while doing good. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Emma Norton community. It's Shelly here with Studio Distilling. We're super excited to partner with Emma Norton again and this year's Open Doors Gala. We have a whiskey tour and tasting for 10 up for auction. So make sure you guys bid generously and obviously support great causes like Emma Norton. As they open more doors for their community, we're hoping to open our door to you at our distillery here in St. Paul. So best wishes to everyone and hope to see you soon.
Hello, is anyone there? Yeah, you can come on in. Come on in, the virtual doors are open. Come on in, get comfortable, kick back and relax. Oh, there you are. While I can't actually see all of you, I can imagine you. And I must say, you all are looking gorgeous tonight. It's Emma Norton's wonderful donors, partners, staff, residents, and more. I'm so glad you could join us for our special gala pre-program. I'm Shay Cage, a Twin Cities artist and activist, and your host tonight, back for the second virtual gala. Thank you for inviting me into your home for a phenomenal evening, as together, we raise awareness and funding to open many more and better doors for individuals and families who've experienced homelessness. Grab yourself some refreshments, find a cozy spot to enjoy the program, and start bidding on some of the fabulous auction items. Don't forget to take a selfie of yourself, your gala attire, and post it on hashtag Opening Doors Gala 2021. I'll be back to check on you soon.
I've always lived on, in the streets or with a relative, and it was never stable. I never really had a stable home in the past about 5-6 years. And I ended up meeting one of your scattered housing managers that had helped me with the paperwork. When I first moved in to Emma Norton with that, I literally cried because it was really hard for me to believe that this program has so many different components that help you.
The last relationship I was in, the guy came home one day and said, "That's it, I'm done, and I want you out," and it was devastating. So I decided to come down to the cities and put myself in treatment. It's very difficult to, when you have led one type of life, to how am I going to lead a different type of life with different types of people, and are they going to accept me? Am I going to be able to survive? Having an approved Social Security application would completely change my life. I would be able to go back to school, afford a place to live of my own, get back on my feet, even though at the age of 56, that's not always easy. Life is a journey, and I can't believe, if that guy, that man that kicked me out several years ago would not have kicked me out, I would not have made my life as good as it's become. So it was a blessing.
Hey everyone, I'm Patrick with Tattersall here. I'm going to show you how to make a lovely, really warm and comforting cocktail that I'm calling the Keyring tonight. This will be in honor of the Opening Doors Gala with Emma Norton. This is a riff off of a classic French 75 cocktail which dates back to 1915, just a couple years older than Emma Norton. So we're going to need some lemon juice, honey syrup, which is just honey and hot water mixed together, some gin, and some sparkling rosé. We're also going to need some sort of like wine glass. This is closest we have at the distillery, but something that you would drink wine in, a flute preferably. And then we're going to need a little cocktail shaker, something to measure with. So I'm going to start with some lemon juice. We're going to do a ½ ounce of lemon juice here. This will add some acidity to the cocktail. Then a ½ ounce of that honey syrup. Adds a little sweetness and body. 1 ounce of gin. Gives a nice backbone to everything, as well as some good botanical notes. And then we're going to save the bubbles after we're shaking, otherwise it will blow up. So we're going to take the shaker and add a little bit of ice to it. And we'll just give it a really quick shake so everything mixes together. That's it, really, just to get everything all amalgamated and friendly. Open it up here, and then we're going to strain it. You want to get all the ice shards out, so you have like a tea strainer or what they call like a fine mesh strainer home. That would be preferable. If not, just do the best you can. So we've got that in there. And then we're going to top it off with just a little bit of the pink bubbles. This is a lovely pink Lambrusco, a little rosé from Italy, but just something that's dry, but it'll have a nice fruitiness still. And about 3 ounces is what we're looking for here. Feel free to eyeball it. Just fill it up to what looks like about the right amount in the glass for a normal glass of wine. So you can tell it's a really lovely shade of pink. It's meant to feel comforting and safe and cozy, just like a new home for someone who has been experiencing that struggle can feel like. If you want to garnish this, just a little cherry sunk to the bottom, a little sweet treat at the end would be lovely here too, to also keep that kind of pink color. It should sink all the way down. And that is the Keyring, folks. Cheers for drinking good while doing good. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Hi again. If you are just joining us, welcome. I'm Shay Cage, a Twin Cities artist and activist, and I'm your host tonight. We have a fabulous program coming up in just 10 minutes or so. So take your seats, grab a beverage, and be ready to help open more and better doors for women and families in our community. And don't forget to start bidding on the fabulous silent and live auction items. All of the proceeds tonight help provide transformational housing and supportive services for those most in need in our community.
Hello, Emma Norton community. It's Shelly here with Studio Distilling. We're super excited to partner with Emma Norton again and this year's Open Doors Gala. We have a whiskey tour and tasting for 10 up for auction. So make sure you guys bid generously and obviously support great causes like Emma Norton. As they open more doors for their community, we're hoping to open our door to you at our distillery here in St. Paul. So best wishes to everyone and hope to see you soon.
I've always lived on, in the streets or with a relative, and it was never stable. I never really had a stable home in the past about 5-6 years. And I ended up meeting one year scattered housing managers that had helped me with the paperwork. When I first moved in to Emma Norton with that, I literally cried because it was really hard for me to believe that this program had so many different components that help you.
The last relationship I was in, the guy came home one day and said, "That's it, I'm done, and I want you out," and it was devastating. So I decided to come down to the cities and put myself in treatment. It's very difficult to, when you have led one type of life, to how am I going to lead a different type of life with different types of people, and are they going to accept me? Am I going to be able to survive? Having an approved Social Security application would completely change my life. I would be able to go back to school, afford a place to live of my own, get back on my feet, even though at the age of 56, that's not always easy. Life is a journey, and I can't believe, if that guy, that man that kicked me out several years ago would not have kicked me out, I would not have made my life as good as it's become. So it was a blessing.
Welcome to the Opening Doors Gala 2021, our second virtual gala. When we gathered online last July, I don't think any of us knew just how long we'd have to be apart. However, we are so happy you can all join us tonight in virtual community from wherever you are in our state and beyond. I'm Shay Cage, your host tonight. I'm a Twin Cities artist, activist, and mother. And I'm so honored to join you on this incredible evening for Emma Norton. Now, I know you are all here because you care and want to change the world for the better. Well, I'm here for it, along with the rest of our amazing speakers and guests. Remember to keep bidding on auction items throughout the night. All auctions will close at 8:30 p.m. sharp. We know that having a stable, affordable home is more important than ever, both due to the global pandemic, as we all seek to create true equity and justice for our whole community. The pandemic laid bare the fact that homelessness and health disparities affect communities of color at a much higher rate. Well, Emma Norton seeks to reduce these disparities and provide transformational housing to all on their journey of recovery. Thank you for being a part of this vital mission. For those of you new to Emma Norton, the organization ensures that hundreds of individuals and families who have experienced homelessness and the additional challenges of chemical dependency, mental health, or chronic health conditions have a safe, supportive, and affordable home from which to grow and to thrive. More than 60% of our clients are people of color, and 100% are at or below 200% of the federal poverty level. In 2020, Emma Norton grew to serve more than 400 formerly homeless individuals and children in their 2 housing facilities, Emma Norton's residence in downtown St. Paul and Emma's Place in Maplewood, and through their now scattered site housing program and SOAR program, serving people throughout the community. We also partnered with Ramsey County to become permanent housing for individuals sheltering in hotels during the pandemic. The organization's youth programming served more than 60 children and youth through vital after-school programming and enrichment activities that helped with food support and online schooling challenges. We have an inspirational program tonight, and you will hear from Board President Tariq, Malik, Executive Director Tanya Brownlow, and several women who call Emma Norton home. What you might not know is that Emma Norton has been providing stability for women for over 100 years in St. Paul, founded in 1917 by a United Methodist woman named Emma Norton from Winona, Minnesota. And the organization has continued to have strong support from the United Methodist community. Thank you to all of our United Methodist viewers tonight, and to all of you joining us from across the state and beyond, and a very warm welcome to any new viewers as well. You are an important key to the organization's future growth. And now I have the pleasure of introducing Tariq Malik. Tarek has served on the board of directors for several years and is the new board president for 2021. He is the director of culture, diversity, and inclusion at Target Corporation. Please help me welcome Emma Norton's board president to the stage for a very special message.
Thank you, Shay. Welcome to our annual Doors Gala. And while we're gathering virtually again this year, we are so glad you're able to join us tonight. My name is Tariq Malik, and while my day job is at Target, I'm here with you tonight as a representative of Emma Norton Services Board of Directors. It's been a very challenging past year for all of us, and Emma Norton could not have survived and thrived without all of you. So I wanted to start with a heartfelt thank you. Thank you to our donors, supporters, partners, staff, and residents. Your generosity, care for others, and spirit of community help keep us moving forward and finding ways to keep everyone safe and supported. And a big thank you to the staff, board of directors, and committee members who helped put this event together. This gala wouldn't be possible without our event and virtual table sponsors. Presenting sponsors Palin Kimball and American Security, lead sponsors Ryan Companies, Success Computer Consultants, Guardian Property Maintenance, and Bremer Bank, and friends Watson Forsberg, Agio and Fig, and Mucker. And a thank you to our many church partners and individual donors who purchased virtual tables as well. Emma Norton seeks to provide transformational housing and growth for all who come through our doors. You will hear some of those amazing transformation stories tonight from our courageous residents. I'm incredibly honored to be able to serve on the Emma Norton board and with their staff during this important time. In the wake of senseless killings of our Black neighbors, including another just this month, and a nationwide pandemic highlighting the inequities woven into the fabric of our society, I look forward to partnering with Emma Norton to see how this organization can be part of a movement using anti-racism as a focal point to create equity and inclusion for all. Emma Norton recently completed a major renovation of our family townhouse community and is also on the cusp of an amazing brand new building in the Highland Bridge development in St. Paul that will allow us to provide even better transformational housing as we continue to work with women and families on their journey of recovery. The work of Emma Norton is so critical, and your support is essential to helping us serve women and families across our programs now and while continuing to build for the future. Please continue to be bold, serve others, and be generous tonight. You are the key to helping us open more and better doors for all. On behalf of the entire board of directors, we thank you and wish you a fabulous evening.
Thank you, Tariq, for your special blessing for this evening. I also want to thank our event sponsors, virtual table sponsors, auction donors, and everyone who tuned in tonight to help support Emma Norton and the women and families they support. Without you, there is no Opening Doors Gala. Next to the stage is Executive Director Tanya Brownlow. Tanya has been leading Emma Norton for over 7 years and working to end homelessness in our community for more than 2 decades. Welcome, Tanya.
Dear ones and friends, thank you, Shay, for being here tonight and for all that you bring to our arts and our community, and for your warm introduction. And thank you all for joining us again to support our virtual event, the Opening Doors Gala, a reimagined and innovative version of our legacy and traditional annual gathering. This has been such a long year, yet we are excited and energized by being together tonight in virtual community, along with the prospect of gathering in person sometime in the near future. In this time of year, we collectively experience a sense of hope and renewal. That could not have been truer than in March when we started on-site vaccinations at Emma Norton residence. On behalf of the 50 vulnerable women living there, we thank you all for your patience and support in this year as we had to close our doors and isolate for everyone's health and safety. Your additional donations to increase the cleaning services and purchase personal protective equipment worked, and I'm happy and grateful to report that we didn't have a single positive COVID case in the residence this year. As impactful as COVID has been in our world, Emma Norton has continued to move forward and achieve its dreams and mission. After nearly 3 years of planning and organizing, we successfully completed the Emma's Place renovation. Completing this renovation in the middle of the pandemic was stressful and difficult on the families, when most of the world needed their homes and outdoor spaces to safely pass the time. The families had their homes disrupted and large areas of the community fenced off during the renovation. The staff did a tremendous job supporting the families through this difficult time and reported that the Emma's Place community breathed a huge sigh of relief when all the construction fencing came down. The youth can now enjoy their new basketball court, and later this spring we will host volunteers to install 2 new playground sets. Since completion, we have welcomed 5 families into their new homes. To help those families with a more supported transition, Emma Norton has committed to providing each family with brand new quality beds for every family member. Families moving in from a shelter or living in a car are stressed, exhausted, and still reeling from the huge emotional trauma they've experienced. Families don't just need the physical structure of a house, but a home where they can get quality sleep, eat meals together, and come together as a family to heal. To make sure families aren't sleeping on hard floors and have the basics to start off on a right foot, Emma Norton has invested about $2,000 per family to make sure those full bed sets are in their townhomes on the day they move in. and we appreciate the financial and in-kind donations that have helped welcome our families with beds, comforters, kitchen supplies, and more. And for the youth moving into those communities, we have continued to add and build out our youth programming to again equip them with the social emotional skills they need now and in the future to succeed. The staff integrated a new anti-bullying curriculum and have so many examples and stories of how it is helping kids succeed today. The sad reality is that we can't protect our kids from ever experiencing bullying, but we can give them the tools of how to deal with it to minimize its impact on their emotional and mental health. The kids have learned the 3 R's: recognize, report, and refuse, with that last one being about their own self-affirming messages that create a protective barrier around every child. The youth staff practiced these affirmations with the children and told a story about when one child came to them upset. They went through her affirmation with her together until she was laughing and smiling while reciting, "I am beautiful, I am smart, I am kind, I am brave, and I love myself." On the other end of the spectrum, COVID-19 dramatically changed the way our communities treat people experiencing homelessness. Congregate shelters were closed and individuals were moved into hotels to keep people safe in their own personal rooms. Emma Norton started a new outreach program to the hotels. Housing navigators are working to assist people with answering questions about rental subsidy resources, finding private landlords and available apartments, and then helping them move in and secure the basic household goods and furniture to create their new homes. For some of those referrals, those with severe mental health and substance use histories, we continue ongoing case management to maintain the stability achieved through this life-changing transition. Through the different housing navigation services we offer, the team has found affordable, safe homes for over 20 households, both families and adults without children. To accomplish this, the team works in partnership with so many others, like St. Paul Public Housing, Ramsey County, other housing agencies, and private landlords to effectively advocate and remove the barriers that have contributed to homelessness. Last year, one of our scattered site clients died as a result of a violent crime. Her death was unexpected and brought such sadness to so many, and the team knew that the trauma of her passing was also going to result in her adult children and grandchildren becoming homeless because they had been staying with her. Through their creativity and commitment to the mantra that everyone deserves a home, the team persevered and supported the family. They eventually connected the family with a new landlord with a house that had ample room for them to heal and recover from their devastating loss. This is a true example of what Emma Norton means when we say the journey home starts here. At this time, I ask that we all take a moment of silence to honor and remember 2 residents that were lost to Emma Norton during the past year, LaWanda and Destiny. They live on in all of the friends and families and others whose lives their lives touched, including here at Emma Norton. Tonight, you will continue to hear more examples of our continued work with people to create stability, self-acceptance, and empowerment within every person we serve. In this difficult year, Emma Norton has stood on the resiliency as it has always done in the past, answering the even louder call for help that continues to echo throughout our communities. Emma Norton continues to be a critical resource for women and families with disabilities experiencing homelessness. To continue our important work, the staff and board work to develop our new strategic plan that will take us into the future. The guiding star continues to be our mission of transformational housing and growth for women and families on their journey of recovery. To achieve this, we will focus on the following: our agency's culture and striving to increase our diversity, inclusivity, and equity throughout the organization, creating healing environments within our housing and services, financial and organizational viability to keep doing better and more services, and communicating with our internal and external stakeholders. And we can't forget that it's important for us to continue to engage with our collective community for the ultimate goal of ending homelessness. Being responsive and safe during the pandemic will continue to be our utmost importance. And as always, we will accomplish our goals through living out our values of boldly expanding, empowering, and transforming with courage and perseverance. However, we can't do it alone. So tonight is about how you join us in this important work to meet the needs. Thank you to all of our event sponsors, table sponsors, board and committee members, auction donors, staff, special guests, and each one of you watching tonight. We couldn't do this without you. And last year's Opening Doors event, I told you we served approximately 325 people in a year. And that year, that number has increased by another 100. And in 2021, it will only continue to grow as we see more and more needs. In the first 3 months of the year, we've already served 60 people in our shelter outreach program alone. Emma Norton needs your generosity now more than ever. And you can be confident that your donations are a long-term investment in creating stable homes where people can heal and recover and move forward with renewed confidence and strength. Thank you, and enjoy the gala. Now I have the pleasure of announcing this year's award winners, organizations and individuals who have gone above and beyond in service and dedication to Emma Norton. This year's Champion Award goes to Path of Grace United Methodist Church for being a true champion for the women and families of Emma Norton. During the past 2 years, Path of Grace has stepped up on several fronts, including providing a fabulous holiday party for our families when we could gather in person pre-COVID, and making sure all of the moms had special gifts this past Christmas when we couldn't have a celebration. They've offered space, comfort, and care in case we would ever have to evacuate our downtown building or our townhome community due to social unrest or other natural calamities. They've provided generous financial donations to Emma Norton and in-kind support, and they are one of our fabulous table sponsors tonight as well. Again and again, they have answered our call for help. Thank you for being our Opening Doors Gala champion for 2021. To accept the award, please join me in welcoming Pastor Tom Biatic.
Hello, I'm Pastor Tom Biatic, and I'm pastor of the Path of Grace United Methodist Church in Maplewood. And this year we have been honored with the Champions Award from Emma Norton Services, and we are so thrilled to receive this award. Our relationship with Emma Norton's goes back many, many years. It's been nurtured and kept alive by our United Methodist Women's Group. And in recent years, we've been trying to expand our relationship with the organization. And one of the highlights of our church calendar is the now annual Christmas party that we throw, complete with Santa Claus, for the residents at Emma's Place and Emma Norton's. It's always a great party and a lot of fun. We are just so thrilled as a church to be connected to Emma Norton's. It feeds our soul to know that they are catching people and lifting them up, presenting families with a new opportunity and new chances in life. And I think if you were ever wondering what it means to live out the gospel in your life, you should just go down to Emma's and volunteer for a day, and they will show you how it's done. So thank you very, very much for this award. We are very proud that you are recognizing us, and we are proud to be in partnership with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Tom, and all at Path of Grace United Methodist Church. This year's Opening Doors Award goes to Watson Forsberg for helping us open new and better doors, literally, for our families at Emma's Place. Watson Forsberg was the general contractor for the major renovation of the 13 townhomes and grounds at Emma's Place in Maplewood. And they did it with such care, compassion, and a commitment to excellency. They helped bring a total transformation to our townhome community and for the children, youth, and parents who call it home. In addition to the renovated townhomes, we now have a half basketball court, and later this spring we'll have 2 new playgrounds. Please join me in welcoming Dale Forsberg to accept their award.
Good evening. Thank you for this award. It's an honor and a blessing to work with Emma Norton. The work everyone at Emma Norton does for our community is critical, especially today. We love the award name, Opening Doors. Providing a door and home is important for family stability. The doors at Emma Norton open to a new, beautiful green area for the children to safely be active, enjoy vital, healthy outdoor times, to care for others together with the community of Emma Norton is a gift to all of us at Watson Forsberg. Thank you for all Emma Norton does to serve our community. We greatly appreciate your mission and values. We are grateful to be able to help open doors in our community with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dale, and the whole Watson Forsberg team. For many years, we have recognized an individual who has a long history of giving and volunteerism with the organization. This year, we are thrilled to present the award to Virginia Vandervest. Ginny Vandervest has been a longtime volunteer, leader, and supporter for Emma Norton. She's been married for nearly 54 years and has 2 sons and 2 grandsons. She has a long heritage of giving back to her community and is a retired nurse. She loves to read, crochet, and volunteer, and we love when she volunteers with Emma Norton on our development, opening doors, and planned giving committees. Please join me in welcoming and honoring Ginny Vandervest, our 2021 Opening Doors Heritage Award winner.
Thank you, Tanya, and greetings to everyone. I became involved with Emma Norton residents in the mid-1980s when a very special friend, Maureen Gear, encouraged me to become involved in Hastings United Methodist Women. I became involved in the district level and served as president of Metro East District. As I learned more about Emma Norton, national mission of the United Methodist Women, and its purpose, my interest grew. Another mentor from Hastings United Methodist Church, Gus Heinold, had served on the board at the time of the present building and was envisioned and built. While serving on the Minnesota Conference United Methodist Women, I learned more and became involved in the expansion to the townhomes and motivated to serve on the board for 6 years. During that time, I was on the development committee and served as chair for 2 years. I remain on that committee along with the Opening Doors Committee and the Planned Giving Committee, helping raise critical funds and awareness for the organization. I feel very humbled and honored to join these sisters who have received this award previously. For years, Elizabeth Everett and Mary Gates have inspired me, and more recently, Sandy Craighead, very dedicated sisters in Christ. I remain dedicated to the mission and purpose of Emma Norton Services to help women, children, and families in need. And I wish to thank those who nominated me for this award. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya, and congratulations again to Watson Forsberg, Path of Grace, UMC, and Ginny Vandervest. What incredible stories of partnership and dedication. I would like to now welcome our auctioneer for the evening, Katie Imholt Gabriel of Flatabo Advancement. Katie joined us last year, and we are thrilled to welcome her back. She grew up in central Minnesota, where even at a young age, you could see her working in her family's auction business. Along with the entire Flatabo Advancement team, she cares deeply about Emma Norton's mission and considers it a privilege to be here tonight. Please welcome Katie Imholt Gabriel.
Tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments of the past year and honor you, the donors, volunteers, and partners who work to build the foundation for the programs and services that Emma Norton provides for hundreds of women and children each year. Let's face it, last year was tough for all of us, and much more so for individuals and families experiencing homelessness, job insecurity, greater health disparities, and mental health challenges. Having an affordable, supportive place to live is critical to the safety and the health of everyone that we serve.
Tonight is a chance to come together to thank our volunteers, our donors, our partners, and our staff for all you do, for the amazing support you lend to the women and the families at Emma Norton. So many of you stepped up this past year when so much was unknown, and our staff had to pivot to provide services in a new way while keeping everyone healthy and safe. Together, we can and must open more and better doors for all.
Now comes one of the most impactful parts of our program, as we get to hear from two women, one who is working through Emma Norton's SOAR program and one who has her own apartment through Emma Norton's Scattered Site Housing program in the community. I'll be back with you shortly to dive into our Fund a Need and our live auction portion. Thank you for being generous tonight and continue to provide transformational housing for individuals and families like Christine and Tanana.
Christine, a published author, is part of Emma Norton's SOAR program that helps people who are homeless and living with a physical and/or mental disability navigate the difficult federal application process for Social Security disability payments. An approval can literally change the trajectory for someone's life. Thanks to the Scattered Site Housing team, Tanana has her first apartment ever. She experienced homelessness many years as a youth and struggled with mental and chemical health issues. Through the support of her case manager, she's now creating a home for herself, helping others, and working on her goals for the future.
I've always lived on, in the streets or with a relative, and it was never stable. I never really had a stable home in the past about 5-6 years. When I went into Progress Valley was when I had already been about 3-4 years homeless. I ended up going in and I met Miss Marilyn, which was my therapist at that time, and she referred me to Emma Norton. And I ended up meeting one of your scattered housing managers that had helped me with the paperwork. When I first moved into Emma Norton with that, I literally cried because it was really hard for me to believe that this program has so many different components that help you. My case manager, shout out to Sam, she's amazing. When it comes down to her putting her head together with her team and with you as well, you inspire me, you give me a reason to fight, and also just giving me resources to be able to help others. I've been able to help 7 other family members in Emma Norton get into your program because of just being in a part of it, being able to reach out to other people, so thank you. We have a party rooms and stuff like that for, like, if I have my niece and nephews, if they have a birthday, I could do something with them. So it gives me more of a time to be able to be an aunt and also, a sister, and be able to have Thanksgiving dinner for the first time. I actually hosted Christmas dinner last year, which was like a big thing for me because I've never been able to do that. So being able to have time with my family was one of my biggest problems, that we were always separate because of homelessness. So now I'm able to actually have a unity with my family. I actually learned how to budget for the first time in my life. Never saved $1 in my life. I've been able to save money. I've been able to maintain a home. Also, I've just been learning how to be more self-sufficient, like driver's license. That's something that I need. Getting my credit up, building my credit, things that I never really knew how to do, taxes. These things are really important. I never really knew they were important because, again, being homeless, you don't really think about that. You're thinking about surviving. I never had a responsibility. Being on the street, you can't be responsible for the streets. You don't know what the streets may bring. But when you have your own stability, it gives you a comfort. You get this comfort that I can't explain. It's like just I'm at peace so much, it's kind of scary. Because of being out here and being traumatized for 5-6 years, it's kind of hard to change and to pick up patterns. Like, it took me a whole year to learn how to eat again. I'm just grateful. I'm really blessed to just be a part of this organization and just being a part of a movement that's helping people, that encourage them to move forward with bettering their lives and not just letting it fall apart. I feel like this is a solution. I feel like this is a great solution for a lot of people, and I've been able to help my friends, a few of my friends, and they've been like crying every day, every other week, saying how grateful they are that they have a friend like me that really cared about them being out in the street. If you really want it, you can have it, and it's all in your hand. It's right here, and if you know, it's up to you to, you know, use it or abuse it, one of the two, you know, and I choose to use it.
The last relationship I was in, the guy came home one day and said, "That's it, I'm done, and I want you out," and it was devastating. So I decided to come down to the cities and put myself in treatment. That was the only way I knew how to get help for depression, anxiety, and alcoholism. I do have physical disabilities as well. I have disc issues in my lower back. I have severely arthritic knees and fibromyalgia, which is when you go through pain, daily pain, severe pain, and there is no help, sometimes you just think that it's always going to be this way. I'm never going to have the opportunities I want. I received a call from Joan Catherine Martin when I was at a treatment center in Minneapolis, and normally you think those are scam calls. I thought, well, I'll call her back and see what this is about. Well, it changed my life. Joan had me come in and meet her to apply for Social Security and talk a little bit about my life. And being at the age of 55 and never having to go through this experience because of being married and, you know, taken care of and things, it was quite the scary situation. It's like, how am I going to live? I'm in treatment. I came down here to be with near my adult son. And I thought, well, I'm just going to go in there and be me and just see what she has to say. Well, it was a life-changing experience. It's very difficult to, when you have led one type of life, to how am I going to lead a different type of life with different types of people, and are they going to accept me? Am I going to be able to survive? What is life going to look like? There's just no, you have to have a view that you are going to be okay as a person. I'm going to be okay. Having an approved Social Security application would completely change my life. I would be able to go back to school, afford a place to live of my own, get back on my feet, even though at the age of 56, that's not always easy. But I'm extremely motivated and grateful for this opportunity to start life over again. It's never too late. Being a part of the SOAR program has been amazing because of everybody is so positive that I've met. And it makes you feel empowered that you can do this. There's people out there that are going to support you. You just have to find them, and you have to keep looking and find them and make them a part of your tribe. There's been not one negative. Joan is always there, always encouraging, always sending me beautiful quotes that from famous people that you can do this, you know. We can all do this. You just have to have the will to continue on. I have written several short stories, and they were published in 2 books. You can get them in paperback or read them online. I am in the process of writing my first novel, Time Travel, and I'm putting a lot of my childhood friends in the book, which is very exciting. I just want to thank you for this amazing opportunity. Life is a journey, and I can't believe if that guy, that man that kicked me out several years ago would not have kicked me out, I would not have made my life as good as it's become. So it was a blessing.
Special thanks to Christine and Tanana for sharing your journey with us. Your stories are truly inspiring to us all. You have shown such resiliency. Continue to believe in yourself, and we are confident that you will reach your goals and dreams. Now is the time that we come together as a community and dig deep to end homelessness for individuals and families in our community. Emma Norton provides housing stability for nearly 400 people each year, and there are many more people who need our help. Our total event goal tonight is to raise $100,000, and we would like your help to specifically raise $30,000 through the Fund and Need donations alone to support our residents and program participants. We would love to blow past that number and raise $35,000 or more. Know that every single dollar will be celebrated. This last year has shown us not only the importance of a safe home, but also how vital community support and camaraderie is in trying times. Let's be generous with our donations and help lift up those in our community who need the support of Emma Norton Services. Your donations are bringing our community closer together. To donate tonight, simply click on the donate button and enter the amount that you would like to give. I am excited to share that our board of directors and committee have come together to create a $10,000 match to encourage new and increased gifts. Thank you to our board and committee for bringing this $10,000 match together. We are going to start our giving levels tonight with an incredible opportunity to change the life of an individual and a family. Our scattered site housing program supports people moving into and maintaining stable living in an apartment in Ramsey County. In the face of COVID-19 pandemic, this program has been rapidly expanding to help make sure people aren't just sheltered, but that they have a safe home. For just $2,500, you can create a supportive housing in this community, paying for the security deposit and basic furniture for an individual and for a family moving into an apartment. These are the kinds of gifts that transform not just the individual lives, but whole communities. So who can join us with a gift of $2,500? I would like to thank Sandy Craighead, a past Heritage Award winner, and Jenny Vandervest, our current Heritage Award winner, for kicking us off each with a gift of $2,500. Thank you so much. Who would like to join these two at the $2,500 level? Or how about a gift of $1,000? For an example, for just $1,000, you can inspire the 60 kids at the newly renovated Emma's Place with enrichment activities, community celebrations, or when it's safe to do so, an educational field trip. Join us if you can at the $1,000 level. Or could you give $500? A gift of $500 can cover meals for a single resident for 2 full months. Please join us if you can with a gift of $500. Or for just $250, you can pay for a welcome basket for a new resident to help us make them feel comfortable and at home. Please give if you can at the $250 level. If you want to help build community at Emma's Place, how about considering sponsoring a monthly birthday party for just $100? If 12 of you come together watching tonight and donate $100, we will have paid for every single child to be celebrated at Emma's Place during their birthday month. So please, if you can give $100, I invite you to do so. If you've already given and you have an extra $100 to spare, I invite you to dig deep at that $100 level. We welcome gifts at all levels. Please give at the level that is meaningful to you, because every single dollar truly counts. And together, with each of us opening our hearts, I believe we can meet our Fund a Need goal of $30,000 tonight. Thank you for giving so generously. Now we are going to move on to our live auction portion of the evening. Thank you to all the businesses and organizations and individuals who have stepped up to donate the amazing auction items and experiences tonight. Make sure you take time to check them all out. We have some very unique, one-of-a-kind opportunities for you to bid on, thanks to our generous sponsors and community of supporters. Remember that the auction closes at 8:30 p.m. tonight, so do not forget to place your bids before it's too late. Without further ado, it's time to start the auction portion. So let's hear about those items. Let's get those bidding fingers ready to go. We want you to be competitively bidding tonight. For our first item, are you craving a taste of the country? Bid on a party at a farm gathering for up to 10 people at a hobby farm in Jordan, Minnesota. It's hosted by J. Marie Fieger. Kids that are 8 years old and under can go for a horse ride around the corral, while adults can relax and enjoy the beautiful countryside scenery. There'll be a menu of delicious foods provided by ENS board member Cindy Schafferer. Next up, we have a returning favorite, the Breckenridge Condo in the Rocky Mountain, Colorado. This is a 4-night stay for up to 6 people at this gorgeous condominium in Colorado, conveniently located near many miles of biking and hiking trails, as well as restaurants and shops on Main Street. You can choose to take a walk along the Blue River or hike the McCullough Gulch Trail, or just float in the pool and soak up the sun. Really, however you like to relax, you have so many options right in front of you. You can make memories to last a lifetime here. Thank you to the Pitt Girls for opening up their condo again to fellow Emma Norton supporters, and for your donation to the Opening Doors Gala auction tonight. Thank you so much. Our next item is back for the second year in a row. We're super excited to offer this special experience to you. This opportunity features the beauty of a local nature and art, plus excellent food and the opportunity to more personally connect with the people of Emma Norton. This winner of this item will be able to bring 7 friends together to visit the Marmar Vineyard and Orchard in Maplewood, Minnesota. This is a 3-acre certified nature preserve. Board member Kyan Baden, alongside with her friend, Chef Kenny, will prepare a full course dinner for you and your friends to enjoy, with Tanya Brownlow, the executive director, and Shauna Nelson-Wells, the advancement director. This special soiree will give you the unique opportunity to help you get to know the humans behind the mission, and of course, enjoy some delicious eats with an inspiring view. And next, we have a very special opportunity for all you science lovers. This is an opportunity for you to see the dinosaurs at the Science Museum of Minnesota like you've never seen them before. This is with a guided personal tour of the dino exhibit with Dr. Alex Hastings, who is the Science Museum's chair of paleontology. Dr. Hastings is a renowned paleontologist and is a beloved educator who excels in translating complex science into entertaining and easy ways to understand in these stories. 6 tickets to the Science Museum are included in this package, and you're free to check out other exhibits after your tour with Dr. Hastings is finished. Thank you to the Science Museum of Minnesota and to Dr. Hastings for your support. This is going to be a fantastic opportunity, so get bidding on this item. We really appreciate your commitment to making science accessible for all. And finally, the final live auction item to feature is a very unique item. You could have it be called even spine tingling. For the first time ever, the Haunted Basement, named Best Theater Troupe of 2020 by City Pages, is offering their skills and props to transform a yard for Halloween. The winner of this first-of-its-kind package will get a Zoom meeting with a team of the Haunted Basement designers, where they'll be able to discuss plans for decorating the yard. After that, you can sit back, relax, and watch as your yard is transformed into the Halloween envy of the neighborhood. Thank you to Haunted Basement for supporting Emma Norton services and for all the work that you do that is centered around inclusion and accessibility and haunt attractions. What an incredible item. This auction again closes at 8:30 p.m. tonight. So get bidding on these items. It's really fun, I promise. Just click that bid button a few more times. Thank you all for your generosity in providing critical support to Emma Norton during a time of great need. To close our program, we are all in for a transformational experience of our own. I welcome back our host, Shay Cage. Shay is a cultural worker, writer, performer, and an activist who has been called the change maker, one of the leading artists of her generation, and a mover and maker. She has been seen as a leading lady on major stages, including the Penumbra and the Guthrie, a producer of feature films, a director and writer of plays, and a recipient of Career Achievement Awards. But her proudest work is community healing and transformation through art. Please help me welcome back Shay.
Imagine a moment in time, an estate far north, 6 months out of the year, it's pretty much frozen. Imagine a city inside this state, twins actually, twin cities. Now, imagine a body. A body is revealed, maybe 2 or 3, perhaps human or maybe more, like a physical manifestation of a butterfly. See them glide through space. Their movement is like a ritual of something that once was. Like us, they are fragile, have basic needs of warmth and care and love and place, a place to call home, surrounded by these concrete streets and cold winter nights. Some days there is no respite for the weak, for the weary. Sounds pound ears like unrelenting drums, and the heartache and the headache and the struggle to find safety and security can feel unsurmountable. There is laughter and pain. There is hunger, days and endless nights. Lights, there are little ones that beg for answers, the need of meds being refilled, and the gaze of strangers, questions, the darkness. Now, imagine the 4 stages in the metamorphosis of a butterfly. There is always a rebirth in the end, right? Visions of simple and complex realities of what success and safety is: a warm bed, health and security, hot meals, mental health and sobriety, staying on track, and simply waking up each morning with hope in one's heart, just like the butterfly. We are cocooned in these homes, these virtual spaces of darkness, but just outside of that, outside the doors, we can literally feel the light. So suddenly there is hope, not a magical or fantastical magical hope, and a meaningful. Someone cares and is making a way when there is none kind of way. There are windows and doors that begin to open, making way for air and light and breath well deserved. There is trust suddenly. And there is safety here. There is success. This is success. It's making a long, rugged journey, moving through the metamorphosis, but coming out whole and different and new. The butterfly breaks through the walls. We push through those many cacophoned spaces and find the light.
Thank you, Shay, for that powerful performance and for being a fabulous host tonight. And thank you again to our board members, Opening Doors Gala committee members, our event sponsors, our table sponsors, and to all of our partners and donors who joined us and gave generously tonight. Your gifts will make a major difference in the lives of the individuals and families we serve. Thank you for your gift of time and resources. We hope to be able to gather in person again soon.
Hello, my name is Shauna Nelson-Wells, and I am Emma Norton's Advancement Director. Thank you for joining us for the 2021 Opening Doors Gala, and to our amazing host, Shay, and all of our speakers tonight. Before we let you go tonight, I want to put out a teaser for the incredible excitement coming this summer and fall for Emma Norton. For more than 100 years, Emma Norton has proven that housing provides the foundation for every human being to heal, to recover, and to build a more stable, harmonious life. We are moving forward with a bold and radically compassionate plan to serve more women and their families in even better ways at a new building in Highland Bridge, built in partnership with Project for Pride in Living. We can't wait to share more details about this transformative project and about how you can get involved. Please watch your inbox later this summer for more news and a special invitation to be a part of this exciting future for Emma Norton. Thank you so much and have a great evening.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight and for your incredible generosity for Emma Norton. Remember to keep bidding and giving until auction closes at 8:30. Please help us reach and exceed our goal. Together we can transform the lives of women, family, and our world. Wishing love and light to all of you. Thank you and a good night.
Welcome to the Open Doors Gala after party. I'm Adriana Rimpel, aka Lady Midnight, and I'm so happy to be here with you all. I hope that you enjoyed the program, and I want to give a huge shout out to Shay for hosting, and special thanks to Christine and Tanya for sharing their stories with us. The bidding is still open till 8:30, so I hope you guys take advantage of that. I was looking and there's some amazing vacation packages, so you should definitely take advantage, and also know that you're supporting a really great and amazing and important cause. I'm going to start singing and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll talk a little bit in between just to give you some insight on the music that I'll be performing. I've chosen it specifically for this event because ending homelessness is something that's really close to my heart. I've worked with youth who are experiencing homelessness now for a really long time, experienced my own housing instability in my life. And it makes such a difference when you have respite, when you have a sanctuary, when you have some place to land, and also work on transitioning. So I want to start this first song off to dedicate it to the strong women in my life and to all of the strong women who are listening right now and watching. Women are really incredible and resilient and givers of life. So this song is called Power, and I hope that you enjoy it.
Hard for it. We see you working hard for it. The power of your influence to correct the misgivings of 3 generations. Bang, girl. Ooh, show 'em work that thing, girl. Power to your nature. She don't need no favors. Offers on the table. Hey, yeah. Every day. She works every day. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Every day. It's the only way. Yeah, yeah. Came for it. Ooh, show 'em what you came for. Flip and fix the paint on 'em, teaching, lead the lane on. Ain't got life to waste on 'em. Can't nobody take what you now know. Can't nobody break the ground you're on. Can't nobody put a claim on what you put your name on. Put your name on it, baby. Ooh, every day. She works every day. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Every day. It's the only way. You see it on the main floor. Ooh, watch your work on main floor. My baby gets it paid for. She don't need no favors. Offers on the table. Boy, yeah. Ooh, every day. She works every day. Oh, hey, yeah. Every day. It's the only way. Oh, yeah. Every day. Oh, yeah. Every day, yeah.
Awesome, y'all. That song is called Power. You can find it everywhere online. It's on Spotify, iTunes, all the streaming sites. So hopefully you like that one. I'm going to sing another song that's off of that same album called Death Before Morning. And it's really about being able to kind of like admit some things to yourself, admit some things to others, like you can't hold it in anymore. And I really think that words, speaking your truth has so much power. There's a lot of circumstances that get us into these places where we need support or whether we're in transition. And one of the best things that you can do is speak it out loud, and be able to either manifest that change or own your own story. So this song is called Say It.
Ooh, yeah. Say it now. Say it now. Speak loud. Say it now. Speak loud. Say it now. Speak loud. All you needed was a little trust to know me. All I needed was a little space. So show me by taking the time to let it unfold before you let it go. Can you hold my kind? Can I unwind and share this place with with it. I just got to confess it, maybe time to express it. We can't go on like this no more. We have to address it, can't leave it neglected. We can't go on like this no more. We can't go on like this no more. We can't go on like this no more. No, we can't go on like this no more. We can't go on like this no more. Get it off your chest now. Say it so it's out. Speak your truth, confess now. Mean it so you're proud. Hey, hey. Say it, say it, say it, say it now. Oh, 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 oh. Say it loud, say it loud. Hey, I just got to confess it. Maybe time to express it. We can't go on like this no more. We have to address it, can't leave it neglected. We can't go on like this no more. We can't go on like this no more. We can't go on like this no more. No, we can't go on like this no more. All you needed was a little trust.
All right, y'all. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to shout out one more time that there is a silent auction. There's a bidding that's happening right now. So if you are interested in those things, please check them out. It really does help support this wonderful agency that has helped so many people. You know, you think about the impact of just helping one person, and they've been able to help in the last year 406 individuals, 75 of them being children. So this is really amazing that you're here, that you're sharing your energy. And if you have the opportunity, you know, help support through a donation or through doing a bidding. A little does go a long way. So I'm going to keep it moving. This next song is called 14. And, you know, I've gone through a lot of loss in my life. This song is about my sister whom I've lost. And so I always like to say that little piece because I think it's important for us to be able to honor the people who have been in our lives who are no longer with us in the same way. So if there's anybody that you want to think of and call their energy into this space that we're sharing collectively virtually, please do that. And I dedicate this song to them.
Come to me now, not too long. I'll bathe the body with your soul. Fall into waiting, fall into hoping I'll see you soon. Willing the moment I see you soon. If you burned in a fire, I will hold a seance for you. Bring you back to me. Grow you in the soil, harvest in the moonlight, water you with memories. I'll replay your ways, I'll replay your ways, I'll replay the ways you were with me. And I'll choose the phrases from your better phases, bring you back to me. Can't slip the detail, can't stop the motion. I can't get over you. Oh no, no. Thinking on replay, stuck with the notion. I'm gonna bring you back to me. Come to me now, but don't be long. patiently waiting your return. But tell me, how can I fight them? How can I teach them when I'm still learning? Holding your freedom, calling you back because I'm still yearning. And then you came in a fire, shining like the phoenix for me. Showed me you remembered me. Left it in the soil, stone for him to harvest. Living with the memory, I'll replay your ways. I'll replay your ways. I'll replay the ways you were with me. And I'll choose the phrases from your better phases. Bring you back to me. Don't slip the detail. Can't stop the motion. I can't get over you. I can't get over you. Thinking on replay. Stuck with the notion that I'm gonna bring you back to me. Don't slip the detail. Can't stop the motion. I can't get over you. I can't get over you. Thinking on replay, stuck with the notion I'm gonna bring you back to me. Study what you built and your reasons. I study what you built and your reasons. I can't get over you. I can't get over you.
Hey, thank you so much for sticking with me. I have a few more songs. I'm gonna sing some new music that I haven't performed before. I've been writing this, I guess, within the last year of quarantine, and it's a really important project for me. I think a lot of it probably would resonate with this organization because a lot of it is about kind of recognizing patterns that don't serve you anymore, wanting to have those changes, recognizing that you're ready for a new path. And sometimes, again, healing's not linear, right? Like, it's not like we start here and we do all the steps and then we get to a place where we're healed and we're cured. I think healing happens in a way that's more up and down. It's not a straight line. Sometimes it's a circle, sometimes it's a zigzag back and forth. And so we never really arrive to the place of healed, but we do get to be more healed, always in that process of healing more. So these next few songs are talking a little bit about that. And this next one, none of them have names, so I can't quite see the chat, but maybe if you guys had some names, you could suggest them for me. And this particular song I want to say is about taking your power back. So sometimes we're called lots of things. Sometimes we're said that we're not good enough. And some people are always going to say that, but recognizing that no matter what they say, you still own your truth. Yeah. Okay. Wish me luck.
Give for no return. That's what makes a good love, a good friend, a good sister. Don't you wanna be good? Help if you could. Show up for your hood. Curse them though they bless you, but my truth may not meet expectations, complicate relations, but I just wanna have a good love, a good friend, a good sister. Be a good love, a good friend, a good sister. Should I be sober for this? You wanna talk right now? You wanna let your demons out? It's okay, I don't have much to say anyway. Not that you'd ask me, I hold back, but that's me. You look right past me. Is that the reason why it's always been on one side? I'm the one they confide in, I'm the place they come hide it. I was raised to wait higher roll when they swing. Compassion over well-being. Sacrifice means that I love you. And I do. I really, really love you. Think you'd rather have me hate myself. Have me thinking I'm a bad love, a bad friend, a bad sister. Promise I would if it had any good. I would hate myself if it meant that you loved me. Hated myself, but you still didn't love me. Held myself, hold myself, know my wealth. I can't sacrifice myself, so call me what you need to, but I still really, really love you. I do. Time's up and I really love you.
All right. This next song is essentially about, I think it's in that place, where you're doing the work and it's tough. So for anybody out there who's doing the work right now and it's tough, I really want to encourage you. I really want you to keep going and recognize that it will get better. And this is part of it, part of that uncomfort and discomfort. The more that you stick with it, the more that you'll be able to grow and withstand it. I promise you. Okay. I'll stop talking and I'll keep singing. All right. So this is, this song tentatively is called The Middle.
Pushed it in a little bit deeper. Stopped when I hit a bone. Trying to get a hold of my triggers. The worst when I'm all alone. Got used to waiting for that moment I save you and snap out of my oblivion. But lately you're bringing all your chaos to another home, and my jealousy becomes my crutch. I've been holding far too much of this insincere. I wanna understand why birds go missing in the sky when they come from places high as gravity. Not proof of wisdom. What more do you need from me? I'll stay beyond the point of able. Cain bore witness, heed your fables. I died playing the part of Abel. Cain bore witness, heed your fables. Out of my head, pay attention. Flow to my heart, pay attention. Out of my mouth, pay attention. Slip from my hands and attention until you pull my attention away with the promise of a better day. We both know it doesn't work that way. Pocket full of wishes and hope. Learn from the wounded how to cope. Pocket full of wishes and hope. Learn from the wounded how to cope. Pocket full of wishes and hope. Learn from the wounded how to cope. Feels like lemon in my cut, burns slow like honey. Pick a sore, make it much worse. Dig in just so I remember how to feel your touch. Feels like lemon in my cut, burns and slow like honey. Pick a sore, make it much worse. Dig in just so I remember how to feel your touch. I'll stay beyond the point of able. Cane ball witness, heed your fables. I died playing the part of Abel. Cane ball witness, heed your fables. Out of my head, pay attention. Out of my heart, pay attention. Flow to my mouth, pay attention. Slip from my hands and attention until you pull my attention away with the promise of a better day. We both know it doesn't work that way. I just need my attention to keep my attention. Keep my attention. Keep my attention till you pull my attention away with the promise of a better day. We both know it doesn't work that way.
Okay, y'all, this is my last song. It's been such a pleasure being here with you guys. Thank you again so much to Shauna, to Shay, who have done a wonderful job and helped me be part of this. It's really been quite beautiful to support. Let me see if I can see how much. Okay, so there's only $5,000 left to go. If you guys can reach into your pockets and help this organization meet their goal, it would be really, really incredible. And how wonderful to say that, you know, we were able to meet that goal. Only $5,000 left. So not too much. I don't know how many people are watching, but if you divide it all up, it's not that much. Tell your friends, you know, and I'm sure that you can keep donating even after this gala. So thank you again so much. I'm Lady Midnight for those of you who have just logged on, maybe in the middle of the set. So this is my last song. It's called Tide Over, and you can actually stream it anywhere. I just released it a few months ago, and it's dealing with the same thing, kind of like finding that spot to get you over. And I think that it's very fitting for this organization that helps kind of support people so that they can get over the transitions that they need to. Take a sip of water because there's some high notes in this one. Hopefully the mic didn't pick up that weird noise. All right.
Don't give it all away, my love. Oh, yeah. Hold on, baby, it's too strong, calling your bluff. Cut it with a pocket knife, make it so it's just enough. I got a bullet in the chamber. If you change your mind, I'll bust. Quick to call her name out. Hurry, 'cause I like the rush. Just need a little change, a little crush. Don't know how to feel when I think too much. Put me in a place where I can open up while I am below. From above, oh, thank God I found a tide over to get me right over. place where my heart broke into pieces. No, I'm not over it. Need a tide over just to get me through the cost of loving. Give it all you got, but don't give it all up. Give it all you got, but don't give it all up. Give it all you got, but don't give it all up. Give it all you got, but don't give it all up. Oh, thank God I found a tide over just to get over the place where my heart broke into pieces. No, I'm not over. Need a tide over, yeah, just to get me through the cost of loving you. Just to get me through the cost of loving you.
All right, y'all, that's it for me. That's my time. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of it. I really want to thank Emma Norton Services for having me be a part of this. Again, big shout out to Shay for connecting me with Shauna and everything that, you know, y'all have been doing to like keep this and support this. So just keep those donations coming. I know that the program's going to kind of like phase out for right now, but your need is still very much appreciated and needed. So thank you, everyone. Take care. Peace.